Righty, popping into our first game here, b2jammer versus Lucrio. We're starting ourselves off with tried and true for both of these players. b2jammer's trusted Little Mac and Lucrio's Ice Climbers going in for some nasty desyncs. Clown, what are your thoughts on this? Where is this match going?
I mean, automatically gotta give props to Lucrio because Ices are obviously really hard against Mac with all their crazy things, and Mac just has nothing to avoid them. Except a fully powered up charge, but what?
Okay, well, I guess we're...
2-hit 0 to death?
I'm not sure if that was 2-hit, but that fully charged neutral B just went through all the icicles, managed to get the hit, and managed to combo that into KO punch. That was beautiful. We went for a counter off stage, missed it, and got spiked as a result.
Lucrio evened things out.
I was going to say, Lucrio doing a very good job of recovering, especially after that kind of nasty first stock, but still...
Yeah. Oh, man. Using the Icy Breath off stage. Just take him out. That sucks. But B2 replying with a shield break from the body blow forward smash, taking out Nana, but as we know, Lucrio's Sopo is very scary.
b2jammer, though...
fully charged.
b2jammer, though, is really using these neutral Bs, just trying to find these openings and just kind of just powering through all the options that Lucrio has. If Lucrio can't even hit him, then no chance for a desync, really.
He's working around this matchup surprisingly well.
But as we saw earlier, though, there was that one quick little flurry that managed to shut him down so quick.
Ooh. Just missed the KO punch there. Did get Nana a little bit.
Yeah,
not nearly enough to KO.
Using the Haymaker to recover, going in for a jab flurry. b2jammer still down on percent a little bit, but that KO punch can prove to be fatal here for Lucrio if Lucrio doesn't deal with it accordingly. Here it is. Oh, b2jammer's got enough height to recover it, and just immediately let it rip and getting the kill at 30.
Wow.
b2jammer kind of robbing that first game, in my opinion. Like,
honestly,
Lucrio kind of had the momentum on that last stock.
Honestly, just overall, I think the momentum was in Lucrio's favor, but I think B2 just kind of knew just what to do at the right time. Like, I mean, I think we can all agree that KO punch at the beginning of the match was, like, really nasty. Just pretty much out of nowhere.
Pretty much all offensive options that Lucrio was using in the beginning, b2jammer just shut them all down with one singular punch and then combo into the KO punch. So B2 playing, like you said, playing around this matchup really, really well. If I'm Lucrio in this position, the fact that B2 is able to kind of like figure out this matchup super quickly, I would be inclined to possibly switch to Greninja. We've seen it before. But if Lucrio wants to stay with the tried and true Ice Climbers, that is also definitely an option.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that I definitely saw B2 doing throughout the match, and obviously we took note of, is using that power-up punch. Now, B2 uses power-up punch a lot. I don't know if that's common for professional Little Macs, but the way that B2 was using it in this match especially was he was armoring through all of Lucrio's multi-hitting attack. I'm not sure which level of armor the power-up punch gives, but obviously, like, that was working to get him out of combos. So, like, that's just really smart on his end.
I imagine b2jammer is going back through the vault of extensive Little Mac footage from Peanut, and that's the only professional Little Mac I know of. But still, b2jammer taking a 1-0 lead so far in the series, and currently, with that kind of stolen victory from Lucrio, I'd have to say that the momentum is definitely in B2's favor now. Lucrio could unless Lucrio has an unshakable mental game, he's probably mentally boomed right now.
I would assume so. Like, I feel like he's gonna stick Ices because, like, the general momentum of that fight was in Lucrio's favor, so I feel like he's gonna stay. No, actually switching it up to Greninja. Interesting.
Just like my inner machinations have predicted, I am 5,000 years ahead of you. I'm just kidding. It was basic logic. But But still, we're going to Battlefield here for this next game. Lucrio going to try to use a lot more of these platforms just to try to not give b2jammer these openings.
Yep, I'd say Battlefield is by far one of Mac's worst stages. And, I mean, B2 doesn't opt to ban it, but, I mean, yeah, that's his play.
I'd imagine that Lucrio's game plan at this point is to just keep distance and try to keep Little Mac off stage, or at least in the air. Just not let b2jammer get any value out of this pick.
I mean, so far, that's kind of been what he's doing, and it's working. Armoring through the attacks once again with the power-up punch. Landing 2 in a row, almost going for 3.
Ooh, I feel like Lucrio was kind of missing a couple of these punishes here because there were a number of occasions where b2jammer is left wide open, especially sitting right on edge after using those neutral Bs. And Lucrio could have just walked up, done a back throw, and immediately put himself in a much more favorable position. But now Lucrio's in a bit of a scary spot. This KO punch can reach through the platform.
To take him out. Yeah, you saw how patient B2 was. He was just waiting on the other edge of the stage for Lucrio to just do anything. And it worked for him.
Yeah, b2jammer playing super patient here, just waiting to find the openings. Also taking a look at chat, League Esports saying, wow, was that Advent? I thought he died. No, it was just the Midwest, so humidity, basically the same thing. Walrus, hello, I have returned. $20, Lucrio gets a jab lock and teabags. I mean, it doesn't really
take you up on that bet.
I mean, it seems like b2jammer is kind of keeping him on his toes currently, so we'll have to see how this goes. Yeah, b2jammer's... He's kind of baiting out Lucrio with a lot of these neutral Bs, just kind of letting it charge up and then kind of luring Lucrio like this false sense of confidence and then just immediately going in.
Ooh,
viral uppercut's going to take him off.
Yeah, I think the neutral Bs just in the middle of the stage are really smart mind games. Lucrio is going to take that first stock with the shuriken. Yeah, okay. Now we're just taunting. Okay. Why not?
We're out
we have fun here. Anyway, yeah, I think B2's doing pretty smart mind games. Just kind of stay in the middle of the field using that power-up punch. Like, in the end, is probably not going to do anything, but I mean, it keeps Lucrio away because he's seen how scary these things are from B2.
Beautiful counter coming out from B2 as well. It seems like Lucrio as well is kind of using like the water gun just up off stage and just trying to quickly recover to the opposite side, but Little Mac's ground speed is just quickly able to cover that distance and punish Lucrio accordingly. So it seems like Lucrio is kind of underestimating just how strong Little Mac can be in this situation. B2 just kind of throwing out punches, hoping for something.
Not jumping.
Something to connect here. Because the moment B2 goes in the air, that was something really beautiful from B2. Any moment he's in the air, he immediately throws out a counter just to prevent himself from getting thrown into some sort of aerial combo.
Yep.
It seems like B2's kind of got the download on Lucrio's game plan here, and he's just playing super patient, trying to find the opening. Lucrio dropping a little too low, not getting the 2-frame. Oh, beautiful counter. Oh, that's not going to kill, though, but B2 has KO punch and all of the options.
Yep. Just there it is, taking him out just like that. B2 with the 2-stock against Lucrio's basically main. I'm curious to see where this is going to go.
I mean, we could possibly have a 3-0 on our hands. It seems like Lucrio is kind of not really respecting the matchup, in a sense. Well, I shouldn't say not respecting the matchup. Lucrio is doing exactly what he can, but B2 is countering it really, really well by using the counters in midair, no pun intended. Using the counters in midair, kind of giving him like the pump fake back on stage to quickly dash away, then gun him back in for the KO punch. b2jammer is playing amazingly right now. There's a reason B2 is the #1 seed in Pool A.
Yeah, so I only recall Lucrio playing Ice Climbers and Greninja, but I mean, if he has somebody with projectiles,
I believe he has a
now
link.
is the time to pull him out.
I think he has a link.
If that's the case, then yeah, he definitely needs to pull that out. I mean,
or if he just stays with either character because they both have them. I mean, Icy's got their excuse me, that first game, he really choked. Like, let's be real, it was super close, a lot closer than the second game.
Oh,
So, I
yeah.
mean, if he's not confident with another character that gives him, that has projectiles, I think he needs to go back to Ices. Because
Definitely.
another thing, B2 just looks really, really comfortable right now. Like, those games we've seen B2, like, when I beat B2, I noticed what he was doing when he would get frustrated. He just started throwing out attacks because there's not a whole lot you can do with Mac. But the thing I noticed B2 does, he just sits and he knows he can get away with just throwing out smash attacks and not having like a lot of time to being punished because the frames are super fast and you can't get punished too hard. So, I mean, honestly, I'm curious to see what Lucrio does. I mean, if he does stick with either character, I think what he needs to do is just slow down maybe and go with B2's pace. But no discredit from B2. We know how he is. He's an absolute beast.
So, all right, he heard our preach and he's going for that link. I mean, I think this is probably the best character he could play at this moment.
Now he's got to be
But, I
careful
mean-
though too, because now B2 knows that B2's gonna get close to him. Lucrio's gonna have to space very well here.
Yep.
But at the same time, though, they're going back to Battlefield, which, as we were talking about in the last game, it is a pretty poor stage for Little Mac, but b2jammer making it look easy here. Lucrio just trying to find these openings immediately. Ooh, good use of the armor on that smash attack.
Now Lucrio
Yeah, B2 is playing.
He's playing a lot more patient than both players are. Now Lucrio's respecting the matchup. You can tell.
That and B2, like, the second that he takes that bomb, like, Lucrio's just got nothing on him.
Now,
That haymaker into the RAR, that was...
even though he's using a character with more projectiles, guys, I've not seen a single boomerang or arrow yet.
Yeah,
it seems like
I mean,
Lucrio's trying to trying to play with these bombs.
And it's honestly not doing too bad for him. Oh,
But that
there's
KO,
that KO punch, though, man.
That's just brutal.
getting caught in the dash attack there. Yep, that KO punch doesn't have a big miss box if you're on the ground.
Yep.
What's even crazier about that KO punch is it can beat so many moves. There was a situation where I was playing Cloud versus him. Our finishing touch and KO punch hit at the exact same frame, and the KO punch still beat out.
Yeah, it beats up basically everything. I mean, it goes through shields. That's really all you need to know.
b2jammer holding that down smash for the longest time.
I literally thought that was going to hit.
Trying to go for the 2-frame, but Wi-Fi not exactly letting that opportunity come. Oh, beautiful parry from Lucrio.
Lucrio can still do this. He's got to get this edge guard right here, though. Ooh.
Good air dodge. b2jammer going in with a decent hit to send him off stage. b2jammer up a full stock, getting the 2-frame with the down smash. b2jammer at 107, almost at a KO punch. This could end very badly for Lucrio if he's not careful.
Yep.
Well. Oh.
Deal break and the KO
Does he have a
punch.
setup?
Oh, no.
Oh. It's not going to finish him, though. He does not have quite enough percent. Just barely. That did rack up a lot of damage.
If you're b2jammer, though, you kind of have the room to play with here. You have the armor on your smash attacks, and you're sitting in a very good position. Ooh, F tilt from Lucrio, finally preventing the 3-stock. Are we going to get a JV3, though?
We very well could.
Sending the bomb, going for the down smash. Lucrio playing smart. No JV3. Yeah, it seems like Lucrio's finally understanding the patience and the positioning that's needed here, but it's a little too late. But you never know. Anything can happen here.
It is always anyone's game here.
Ooh, going off stage with the arrow, not getting the hit before he drops back to ledge. B2 hoping for a roll-in, not getting it. Oh, good kind of drag down with that fair. Oh, that up B, that's going to be brutal, and
man,
that uppercut's
up
going to
Bs.
take it. b2jammer with a 3-0 victory over Lucrio, keeping his seed at #1 for Pool A.
Wow. Honestly, I did not see that going 3-0 personally.
I mean, we were thinking we could see game 5, but I mean,